Hey friends, it's Ryan from livingonehanded.com. Quick story and encouragement for those of you who are parents of new students. I've been seeing some posts recently from parents whose kiddos are going to school and not having the greatest first day. And I have a first day of kindergarten story myself that I would like to share with you to give you some encouragement, okay? So I've heard some things, going to 3K, 4K, kindergarten. Maybe your kid's going to a new school and you're nervous because they have one hand or whatever physical difference they have. And you're like, oh my gosh, kids are jerks and they're going to say something and my kid's going to feel, I'm freaking out. And I get that. And that's real. I've seen that happening. For me, my first day of kindergarten, I went in little one-handed Ryan going to kindergarten, going to school for the first time. And what had happened was there was a kid in my class named Glenn Schmuckler. And I thought that was hilarious. And so on my first day of kindergarten, the kid with one hand got sent to the other room for making fun of Glenn Schmuckler because I thought his name was funny. All right? I was that little jerk. Okay? Now, the twist here is that Glenn Schmuckler and I became inseparable. Glenn Schmuckler and I were best friends all through elementary school, and we were a couple of weirdos. I'm just telling you straight up. Glenn had the best imagination of anyone I ever knew. And every day at recess, we would go out on the playground and we would pretend that we were on spaceships going to other planets in other galaxies. And we would bring our stuffed animals and they would be aliens. And it was a blast. We'd go to each other's houses all the time. It was amazing. Now, not every story is going to turn out this way where I made fun of him, I got sent to the other room, and then we become best friends. Not everything will end that way. But I want to give you an encouragement that that can happen and things can change real quick, especially when they're that little. When they're 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, things happen fast. And fast friendships can be formed even in those situations where it doesn't seem likely. Now, if there's bullying going on, if there's things where your kid is uncomfortable and it's happening over and over, by all means, do what you need to do to feel comfortable. Talk to the teacher, talk to the principal, talk to the parents of the other student if that seems appropriate. Whatever you need to do to feel good about it, do that. I'm certainly not saying not to do that. Something else that's been helpful for folks is my book, Different is Awesome. I really didn't intend to plug this, but I've had a dozen people in the last week and a half say, hey, we read your book in class. It was so awesome. It was great. So it has been helpful. If you are interested in getting a signed copy for yourself or your student's classroom, something like that, just email me, Ryan at livingonehanded.com. We can do that. And we'll make that happen. But like I said, I wanted to encourage you because I was thinking about that actually last night when I couldn't sleep. I was like, man, Glenn Schmuckler and just how we created that bond together, even though on that first day, I was a jerk to him. I really was. And so just be encouraged. Parents, take a breath. Everything's going to be okay. And if things get tough, do what you need to do to stand in there and advocate and make sure things are all right. But like I said, at that age, man, they say and do some real dumb stuff. We know that, right? So give them the opportunity to learn from each other and to develop those friendships. So that's all I have. Like I said, I just want to kind of encourage you guys this morning and as we go to the weekend, just to maybe bring a smile to your face and enable you to take that deep breath. So you guys are doing an awesome job. I'm so proud of you, and I hope you have an awesome weekend, all right? All right. Bye, guys.